Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are supported by Printforce, Sure Agents, Rockend and CoreLogic.
And joining me once again this morning, because she's with me all week, Amber Worsham from Amber Worsham Property on the Sunshine Coast. And today we're going to talk about Amber's business. Take it back a few steps and have a look forward with Amber. What are her plans for the future? Amber Worsham with me in just a moment.
Outsourcing will dramatically improve your productivity and profitability. Sure Agents have created a staffing solution to provide great staff who can perform duties in property management, sales, marketing and administration, and at a fraction of the cost, giving you and the team more time to spend on the dollar productive tasks. With rising costs and slowing revenue, the focus must be on value for money. Check it out, sureagents.com.
My guest, Amber Worsham from Amber Worsham Property on the Sunshine Coast. Amber, welcome to the show once again and thanks for your time.
Thanks, Kevin.
I want to talk to you about the business. It's been through a number of very successful phases. You ramped up and had a number of offices and you then consolidated. Tell me about some of that growth and some of the lessons you learnt along the way, Amber.
I've had a go at franchising and then scaled that back, and now I'm in a position where I've got two separate, company-owned, or self-owned offices instead, and that's a model that I prefer at this time. I think it works better for many reasons and for everyone. But I'm always someone that's happy to have a try at something if I think it suits at the time.
Yeah, well, I follow your posts, of course, and I saw a recent one which I thought was quite inventive, where I think I saw you presenting a plaque to someone who'd been working with you on a conjunctional basis for a number of years. That's almost opposing what most people do, and that is not conjunct, but so important to work in with other agents, isn't it?
Well, the whole agency model, in my opinion, has changed, where agents in conjunction is the future, I think, and the more that there's, stipulation and criteria and conditions over minimum income and paying, NES entitlements to a commission-only employee, the more that the conjuncting agency model is going to be where people go, I think.
So what are your plans for the future, Amber? What do you see ahead once we come through COVID, of course? So we've got to be planning for what is ahead, and we will come out of it. So what are your plans for growth?
I don't think that changes with COVID, by the way. I've just always believed in organic growth, and there are people at the moment who are out there who have perhaps, been made redundant in other positions or aren't getting a lot of work, who I think will re-enter or enter the real estate industry. So I'm not saying to people don't, because I actually think the people that start or restart now, it will set them up to have a really good career in the future when things get better again.
Yes, I remember when I started in real estate in '88, and then it was a particularly tough time. And I think we learnt some very good habits in the tough times. So I think that's going to be one of the bonuses to come out of this, is that we're operating in very tough time. And I think this enables us to develop a whole lot of new and very good skills, Amber.
Yes, and same with when I went out on my own after leaving a large franchise. That was in 2008. The GFCs hit very soon after that. But I don't look back and say, well, I shouldn't have done it. I just look at, well, it's made me a better business person, and it probably has made me more resilient for times like this, to know that I can adapt and get through it.
Now, I want to talk to you later in the week about that first moment when you stuck the key in the door and it was, your property. It was your business as opposed to, a franchise business, or even, I remember the day when you left the group you were with and you were the top performer, I think, at the time. That was a huge step. Would have been a great learning curve for you as well, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And I like to think that even when it wasn't my business, I treated it like my business.
Gee, that's interesting. That's a lesson I think a lot of people need to learn, particularly as salespeople, I guess. There's that you're not just working for someone, you're really working for yourself. And the more you take ownership of all of that, the more successful you're going to be, Amber.
Yes, yeah.
Let's talk about that change from becoming. Well, I think you always had a team, didn't you? Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think when you were a salesperson, you had quite a good, strong team with you.
Yeah, when I was at Ray White, I had up to 20 within my company. So I was a conjuncting agency with Ray White, and those 20 people were employed in my company then. Anyway, so it effectively was a business within a business.
And the structure you've got now, I think you said you've got 2 offices, is that correct?
Yes.
Are they company-owned offices, or are you bringing other people into the business?
They are, but in saying that, I've got conjuncting agencies, so they're effectively running their own business in conjunction with me anyway. We still have commission-only employees, etc. as well, but I do think that is the way of the future and where the top agents will want to be.
Is that because they get more control over their own business, and also they I guess they have a different mindset? Does that help you develop your business faster?
I think so, and I think gone are the days where, you know, if you were an employee of an agency where, you know, you would leave that agency and everything belonged to the company, because the reality is that's not how a salesperson acts, and that's not how the industry works. People who have been dealing with that person have built a relationship, so that just doesn't work. They want to follow them.
Andrew, we're out of time for today, but thank you very much. I do want to talk to you about some of the rough patches, because there's a saying about what a rough patch does that helps you build character, and this is a great time to be building character. So we'll talk about that tomorrow in the show when Amber Worsham comes back. Amber, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
The daily RE Uncut shows are supported by Printforce, Sure Agents, Rock End and CoreLogic. RE Uncut is one of the anchor shows at retplus.com, the home of property.